What's up guys, it's TruulyLifted here. I've been gone for a while. For those of you that watch, I've been moving and stuff, but we're settled in now, so I'm going to be back to making some videos. And I'm back today with Calhoun. He released this song on July 9th, so that wasn't that long ago, and he's already looking at a little bit over 2 million views. So let's get into it.
Things I see when flipping through my phone. Am I the same man as the pictures in my home? Get crucified by some, others put me on the throne. Am I just some voice that you hearing on a song?
So this hook sounds like he's questioning who he is as a person. He's saying, is the person that he is at home, does that translate into who he is outside of his home when he's making music, or maybe with friends, or just, you know, anything? Does that person at home translate to the guy he is everywhere else? I think that's a pretty important thing for every music artist to consider and think about. It's just who they are as a person, because, you know, the lifestyle, I'm sure you can get caught up in, so it's good to just kind of ground yourself. I like that.
Me on the throne. Am I just some voice that you hearing on a song? That white boy ain't the best at rap cause he ain't black. They say that we take from them and never gave back. They keep talking shit, cultural appropriation. I'm white so I'm racist by association. Shit, wait.
Alright, so I think he's referring to white rappers who began to make music, and obviously the inspiration came from African American music artists. So the problem is, you know, African American artists or even white people saying, yo, like, you stole, like, you're, you know, copping styles from like previous people before you. And you know, he's saying that that's not exactly the narrative. He's, you know, why can't you just be a rapper no matter what color you are? And, you know, that's definitely a big problem nowadays. He's saying he's racist by association just because he's white, which I've been called racist before just because I'm white. So, I mean, it definitely happens.
Appropriation. I'm white, so I'm racist by association. Shit weighs heavy. I guess words can be deadly. I grew up watching Belly, listening to Machiavelli. We ain't cut the same, I'm vintage, there ain't shit to tell me. How you talking gangster shit, you never had a celly. You a victim, I'm a villain. Did my bit, I was in prison, just a kid.
So he's saying, how are rappers or people acting gangster when they never even been to prison? They never had a cellmate. They're like, they've never been about that life. So, like, what are they talking about?
Never had a celly, you a victim, I'm a villain. Did my bit, I was in prison, just a kid. I grew up, you a bitch, you move off of your feelings. Off this music, I make millions. I'm the best at what I do. I'm pretty sure I hit my ceiling. I wanna thank the white rappers for making us a gimmick. Like, you ain't dope if you don't rap 1,000 words a minute. Shit's different.
So when he says that, it makes me think of the stint that was on YouTube where these white rappers were just making these videos. They were either rapping extremely fast and they weren't really saying anything at all. There was like absolutely no value to anything that they were saying. And then there were the ones that made like those long videos where they just rapped to sound like different artists instead of like doing their own unique thing. And that was just a horrible moment for YouTube. And I think it did tarnish the look that other white rappers may get, because you see a white rapper on YouTube, you're going to be like, oh man, they're probably just like doing this, you know, cringy stuff. You know what I mean? And I think it definitely does affect some white rappers nowadays. That's just how it is.
A gimmick, like you ain't dope if you don't rap 1,000 words a minute. Shit's different. I guess lyrics get neglected. Gotta dance for the black man rap.
Yeah, so like basically off of what I just said, he said, I guess lyrics get neglected. So like, just because they're white, their actual skill and their lyrics, their talent, everything might be getting overlooked because of that.
Different. I guess lyrics get neglected. Gotta dance for the black man, rap fast to get respected. These are things I see when flipping through my phone. Am I the same man as the pictures in my home? Get crucified by some, others put me on the throne. Am I just some voice that you hearing on a song? These are things I see when flipping through my phone. Am I the same man as the pictures in my home? Get crucified by some, others put me on the throne. Am I just some voice that you hearing on a song? You weren't there with me when I was sleeping on the floor. I was dirt poor, caught my first case in '04. Fast forward, I'm a legend while I'm living. My fans fuck with me cause I can't stand a fucking liberal. You think we free, that's a lie. We ain't freed the slaves yet. Every black man with money got a chain on his neck. Every time I...
So he might be saying kind of like what Kanye West said. Basically, he's saying the slaves never got freed because they still wear chains on their neck. I think it's just saying how maybe just not focusing on skin color, but just being a slave to the system. You're working and you're making this money in order to just buy things, like especially chains and stuff that don't really matter. So you're feeding somebody else's pocket every time you do that, which puts you in this loop. I mean, I wouldn't exactly call it slavery, but I mean, I guess it could be a form of it. This money that you make is going into somebody else's pocket again and again and again. You get a car, your money's going to somebody else's pocket. You get these chains, grills, anything, any kind of jewelry, you're just feeding somebody else's pocket. So I think that's what he's getting at.
Slaves yet. Every black man with money got a chain on his neck. Every time I get paid, they take money from my check. They don't give it to...
Yes, that's not the damn truth.
Neck. Every time I get paid, they take money from my check. They don't give it to vets, just kids with student debt. I'm the one that had the balls to say it first. You saw that it worked and started drawing up a verse. How you gonna steal from me and make it sound worse? How you gonna hear me rap and say I sound like... These are things I think about when flipping through my...
So...
that had the balls to say it first. You saw that it worked and started drawing up a verse. How you gonna steal from me and make it sound worse? How you gonna hear me rap and say I sound like...
So, I wonder if he's like subliminally trying to rhyme that with church, because it goes perfectly, and I'm sure he goes hand in hand with Upchurch, like, yo, you're trying to be like Upchurch or something like that. I don't know if that's what he's getting at, but that's kind of what I'm picking up.
That it worked and started drawing up a verse. How you gonna steal from me and make it sound worse? How you gonna hear me rap and say I sound like... These are things I think about when flipping through my phone. Just got off a call with Tom, he said leave that shit alone.
So, I think he's talking about Tom McDonald, but I have no idea about any of that situation. So if anybody knows, can you please enlighten me in the comments?
Been through my phone, just got off a call with Tom, he said leave that shit alone. I focus on the things from people I don't even know. I walk alone so much I think I lost part of my soul. These are things I see when flipping through my phone. Am I the same man as the pictures in my home? Get crucified by some, others put me on the throne. Am I just some voice that you hearing on a song? These are things I see when flipping through my phone. Am I the same man as the pictures in my home? Get crucified by some, others put me on the throne. Am I just some voice that you hearing on a song?
Another absolute fire song from Adam Calhoun. I hope he doesn't plan on stopping to make music anytime soon. I know I heard a couple times that it was going to be like his last rap album, or he's making one more rap album. I hope that's not the case, because he's definitely bringing something that is much needed to the industry, and complete transparency. So yeah, I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. And seriously, every comment, every subscription, every like, it means a lot. I truly do appreciate it. Thank you guys.